right, so welcome to Google Meet. So meet.google.com is where you can go and start your meetings with your colleagues or with your parents or teachers. So from here, you can start a new meeting. You can use a meeting code. So if someone sent you a meeting code through maybe like a Google Hangout or something like that, that's where, or Gmail or Calendar, that's where you can go get that going as well. And also, if you have any meetings that are scheduled, those are also going to be located right here underneath the user code to meet. So let's go ahead and start our meeting. So as you can see there, you have a little window with some information from you or for you. There's your URL that you can share directly as well. This makes sure there's your microphone and then there's your camera. There's a little preview. Hey, how's it going? And so now I'm going to actually start my meetings. And then also, once again, gives me the information that I need to go ahead and send this out to someone. Now, the thing I like about this a lot is that I can even send this phone number. And so people can join by phone by entering the PIN like they do on Zoom and other types of meeting software as well. I can also add someone by phone. So if I know their telephone number, I can send that. I can go ahead and type in their telephone number and it'll send them a actual text message. So that way they can get added to the meeting as well. So if I copy join info, copy to my clipboard. So I'm going to jump over here real quick and I'm going to actually send this meeting invite so we can get this meeting started here. I'm supposed to have a meeting with James. He is unavailable, so let's see if we can try to catch up with him via our meeting site. Oh, hey, there's James.
Hey, how's it going, Willie?
It's going good. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. What's going on?
Well, so I'm here to meet today. We have to get together some of our things that we're doing for our Google certification courses with our people. So is there a way you can come on over here and we can kind of get this taken care
of? Have you looked outside today?
What do you mean outside? Is it? It's just a little damp. It's just a little damp.
I know you're in your nice big cozy office. You got your trophies back there behind you. You got your VR over there on the bookshelf. I see it. And I know the heater works well. You got your nice couch and stuff. It's boring. I'm not leaving. I'm not coming over there. You can come to me.
Now,
you want to come over and meet with me over here at the JH?
Now, as you can see, James is complaining a little bit about coming out, so I can mute him because I don't want to hear him complain about coming to this meeting.
Oh, don't you bring that on me trying to mute me. No.
So,
trying to mute me. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, since you can't come out, let's go ahead and let's get our meeting started. So what's the thing? What are we covering today? I'm trying to remember. I think we're talking about Google Meets. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, here, let me show you what we're talking about. Share my screen with you real quick. And so, can you see me now?
I see you.
So yeah, we're talking about the great things that you can do in Google Meet. So holding impromptu meetings, which apparently that's what we're doing right now. Share and present over video calls and collaborate on meeting notes during a call. So I can send you some notes. I can send you a quick chat if you need to.
So that chat
video
feature.
Calls on the go, which if you haven't noticed, we have a few tech directors like to do this Google Meet on the road, as you could say. But
yes,
don't let that get out too much.
Meet and drive, huh? Is that what that is? The meet and drive. Is that the the Volkswagen slogan? Sign and drive. Sign and drive. That's right. Sign and drive. But I like what you said about the messaging. So over here, top right corner, is that here? I can click on this and send you a little chat, a little message here, huh?
Yeah. Let me jump back over here into our meeting now. Oh, I see you. There you go.
All right. So getting our conversation going about how Meets work. So definitely I want to kind of talk to them a little bit more about some of the things that they have at the bottom there. Can you kind of run us through it a little bit?
Absolutely. So, if you come over here, maybe I should go back to present. If you go over to the bottom left of the screen, you'll see a box that says meeting details.
Ah,
Click on that meeting details. It gives you some joining information. So you can just click a button and copy everything and then send that out through Hangout or email or however you so choose. And that link, whoever's joining you, what I did was the link you sent me, I just clicked on the link. Or I can call in to the phone number that's available and utilize that PIN to join in as a call. So there's two quick ways of things you can add. Obviously, we have the microphone. If somebody's calling in and I need a pause.
what did you see, folks? We cannot hear James anymore.
Yeah. So I can mute it. If I get really frustrated, I can just hang up on you. Or if I just don't like being on camera, I can turn off the camera and you can just see the wonderful, beautiful BU logo there.
And that's kind of rude. Now, of course, if someone does that, make sure that they are actually at work and not at home. Okay, I can see that happening. All right.
I know who likes to watch Marvel at home during lunch.
But I see you got the nice fluorescent lights and the towel up there above you, so I can definitely know that you are definitely at work. So I'm glad to see that you're here.
Don't really have these in the living room at home.
So what about one of the things that James did a while ago was when he presented and showed his screen. I really like that part a lot because that is something that we do constantly if we want to do some type of impromptu training with the teacher or even with the student, is that present now button. And basically when he clicked on that, that gave him the option to share his entire screen or just a window. So when I click on just a window, as you can see there he is. But if I want to share my Hangouts window or my G Suite window or my TCA window, whatever I have, I can actually show that inside of the Google Meet. So that's a pretty cool little deal. I like how that works. And he's back. So what about this menu button over here, this more options? What do I do with all that?
Okay, yes, and these three dots in the bottom right corner and the more options, you click on that, you can change it. You got your full screen option where it will take over. This conference call will take over. You have your settings where that's what you will use if you need to adjust the webcam that you're using, a microphone. So right now the internal mic on my laptop isn't the best, so I'm using a different mic so that you can hear me a little bit better. And then also choosing what speakers. So if you have your laptop connected to a display, you want the sound to come out of something else other than your laptop, you can change that as well. So you have those options available. Let's see what else we got here. Quality, you can also change the resolution on the video. If you want to move it up to from 360 to 720. So we've got those options. You have the help feature, which is pretty much standard, and you can report a problem if you're having some issues with it.
Now, I'll tell you one of the things that I think is pretty cool, especially with the settings that you mentioned. I'll jump back into that, the quality. At high definition, 720p, which is the highest it'll go, that is basically for especially if we're at school or you're streaming and your streaming connection is really high, the gigabits that you are streaming at is really high, or if your bandwidth is really low, you can actually change that sending resolution and that receiving resolution. You can bring it down so that it won't stutter or freeze. Oh, you saw my eyes move, didn't you? Okay. Or if you just want audio only, you can do that as well inside of your Meet. So I think that's a pretty cool deal that Meets has for you. Well, so I think this was a pretty successful meeting. What do you think?
Hey, it works for me. I didn't have to get out in the rain.
Well, I'm glad that you're dry, and James, I hope that you continue to stay dry. So once again, thank y'all for being here with Google Meets, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Have a good one.